Here's something that we found is there's a real big benefit, especially from the Fusion Center. You see here in these slides that we have a 911 phone call. Yeah, we see fire in the hills. Well, we know from that 911 dispatch, it's always going to be a cross section, a cross street that gets dispatched to, and it's never very accurate. There's a lot of AI modeling for wildfire modeling that's going out right now, but those AI models are always generated from that 911 dispatch location. And so from the Fusion Center, what we're able to do is take the cameras that are in California, which there's quite a lot of them, take the cameras, we take the resources responding via AVL, and we line all those things up so we can get a better point of ignition. We hear people talk also about not only the 911 dispatch, but the heat detections, right? The heat detections from satellites are so wide and big, like 30 meter or even 50 meter, that they're not good locations either. And that's what the GOES detections are here. These are geospatial stationary satellites that they detect a wildfire, but that gray point right there is the centroid of that detection, which is way off from where the fire is. And then if you look at the colored model here, that's the actual progression that we have determined the fire to spread over the next 3 hours. And then the little mark here, that's where our Fusion Center and Fusion modelers have determined the point of origin to be. The gray blob area, that's the actual fire perimeter as the aircraft got on scene and sent down that fire perimeter, not only to the resources on the ground, the incident commander standing in the smoke, not knowing how far the fire has spread. That's the actual mark that the airplane was able to send. And we're able to do this in real time. When we get on station, we have the aircraft send the live stream of what they're doing, and we can look at that and see how the fire is behaving. And we do this for flood and train derailment and the other things like you've seen on the other introduction video. Our model publication layout, this is what we send out for all the fires in California. It basically has an image of the camera that we're looking at. Red top 2 is the camera that had the best view of the smoke. As a firefighter, I can look at that and I can see the smoke and think, you know, this isn't a bad fire. We're going to get on this, get it put out pretty soon. It might take some mop up and some extra water, but we're looking pretty good with that fire. This also tells us the date and time. It tells us the wind, the probability of ignition, and the fuel. These are the elements that went into making this model. And then it also tells us the ETA in acres, population, and structure. And more importantly than all that, it tells us who's going to pay for this fire. Federal, state, or local government land, whose direct protection area is this? And so the incident commander can now get this information, can make good tactical decisions based on the information that he's getting, or she. And the comm center, the dispatch center, can actually make a good dispatch going into it.